for camp there.
Good afternoon, mistress. Welcome home. Where is he? I demand to speak to my father! Sorry, but I'm afraid you can't do that. Master Denitro is busy at the moment and has asked that he not be disturbed. I couldn't care less if he's busy. I know he had Shiro kidnapped and brought here. I don't know what to tell you, mistress. I have an idea. Why don't you spend some quality time with us while you're waiting for the master? Excuse me? Excuse me, Madame Aria? Mistress Rhea is in our care once again.
Oh,
Would you like to go see her?
why should I? Give me one good reason I should welcome that little bitch home.
What's going on? I don't understand. Why are you doing this? I apologize for being so rough with you. We're simply following the orders given to us by the master. In that case, I'll give you an order of my own. Take these shackles off me now! Silly girl, don't you know the household staff only takes orders from the Sanka family heir?
It's hard to believe our demure mistress could turn into such a pushy young lady practically overnight.
Yeah, I think I liked her better the other way.
I don't see why we can't knock some sense into her as long as Master Don Ichiro never finds out about it.
You're right. What he doesn't know won't hurt him, and we may never get the chance again. Wait! What are you going to do to me? That's the cutest thing ever! Hey, I'm not some kind of doll for you to play dress up with, you know! We've always wanted to see what you'd look like in one of our uniforms, Mistress Rhea. You look just as cute as we thought you would. You cowards! Why would you pull a stunt like this when I can't even defend myself? How could you be so cruel? Oh, she looks even cuter when she's angry, doesn't she?
What should we dress up as next? A ninja? A stuffed animal?
Jeez, I so don't have time for this right now. Get your leg. Uh-oh, he's got a bad feeling. I hope he's okay. Shiro!
Is something wrong? I thought I made myself clear. All you have to do is strike me once and you will be declared the victor.
It still doesn't seem fair. I don't know the last thing about fencing, and you're a pro.
I never said you had to fence. You may use whatever fighting style you feel most comfortable
I'm
with.
not comfortable with any of them. I'm not a fighter.
What kind of a man goes through life without ever learning how to defend himself and protect those he cares about? Do you honestly believe Rhea would be foolish enough to run off with a coward like you when she has a valiant protector in me?
You mean you really don't know how she feels about you? I know something you don't know, and I'm not gonna tell you.
I don't know if I can take much more of this. Her hyper cuteness is killing me.
Okay, you've had your fun. Now would you let me go? As we told you before, we're not allowed to take orders from anyone but the Sanka family heir.
I guess you're stuck here.
Can we put her in the ninja outfit next?
Okay, as long as we can do the stuffed animal costume after that.
Let's wait and see what happens.
I thought we were gonna take turns.
Let's just play it by ear. Don't get your pants.
I'm not wearing either of them. I'm sorry, but I don't have time for this.
This guy's painfully out of touch, isn't he?
Excuse me. Care to elaborate?
There's not much more to say except you are a poophead.
Poophead!
I'm just calling it like I see it, Pops. Deciding Rhea's future with a duel instead of taking her feelings into account is totally uncool in my book. It takes a special kind of self-righteous jerk to kidnap a guy just to get his point across. You must be pretty desperate, huh? And don't even get me started on the whole taking nude pics of your daughter on her birthday thing.
How in the hell do you know about that?
I've heard of some twisted things in my time, but your obsession with Rhea takes the cake. Can you really blame her for wanting to get as far away from a creepy old man like you as she possibly can?
Shiro!
In all seriousness, this isn't our decision to make. We could duel until we're blue in the face and it wouldn't change anything. In the end, all that matters is what Rhea wants. She's almost an adult, so she doesn't need anyone, especially not her overprotective father, making decisions for her. It's her life, so let her live it. I think I finally got you figured out. You say you want to protect Rhea, but what you really want is to control her. You know that's not normal, right? I gotta say, I was more than a little creeped out when Arya told me your obsession with her seemed to stem from the fact that you couldn't let go of the love you felt for her mother. So why don't you...
Sorry to interrupt. I simply couldn't take any more of your incessant chatter. How dare you accuse me of indecency? As the Sanka family heir, I have the power to erase your existence entirely. Isn't that right, Rhea?
What have you done? Whoa, the master ran him through.
I'm sorry it had to come to this, but that's what you get for not taking me seriously. Why, you!
In your face.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
You thought I was a goner, huh, Pops?
Are you okay?
Rhea, I'm sorry. I didn't see you standing there. Huh? Whoa, what's with that getup? Oh, talk about a match made in heaven. Or hell. Who knew the zombie bunny girl look would be way hotter than the zombie nurse?
The maid forced me to wear different costumes. Who cares about my dumb outfit? Aren't you in pain?
Saruya! How are you standing after I've impaled you?
Oh, yeah. Pretty crazy, huh? I wish I could tell you, but I'm not sure myself. I suppose it could be because I'm worked up right now and my adrenaline is racing. Or maybe... That's it. Of course. I must have been infected when Rhea licked my wounds at the park. It seems she inadvertently infected me with her poison while disinfecting one of my wounds.
Oh no! What did I do to him?
My heart is still beating normally, so I obviously didn't receive a lethal dosage. Apparently, it was just enough to anesthetize any pain. And that can only mean one thing. I'm now what you call a half-zombie.
What? A zombie? Not you, too. In that case, I'll cut off your head.
Father, you've done enough damage. Now stop! You've already dealt the finishing blow, so there's no need to continue. You had an unfair advantage against Chihiro. If you want to keep fighting, you'll have to take me on.
I don't want to fight you, Rhea. All I have ever wanted is to save you from your mysterious affliction. I'm determined to find a cure because I want you to live a long and happy life. Can't you see that I only want what's best for you? I've hired a team of doctors in America, and I've made arrangements for us to move there. If we surround ourselves with the greatest doctors and researchers from around the globe, they may be able... No, they will be able to find a cure for your disease. I have the money and power to ensure that you survive. A boy with limited resources and a 9th grade education could never do as much to save you.
You're right, Father. The thing is that I don't really want to be cured.
What do you mean? This isn't something we can simply ignore. This is life or death.
If finding a cure means that I have to move far away, I'll take my chances here. And even if it's only for a little while, I'd like to stay and spend whatever time that I may still have left with my best friend.
Rhea.
I don't understand. Why? You would give up everything you have for a fleeting taste of freedom. But you're special. You're a beloved member of a dignified family.
Listening to you talk, it's like you barely know her, Pops.
What did you call me?
Rhea couldn't care less about being special like the rest of you. Can you think of a single time in her life where you let her have what she wanted? Or have you always denied her? Always denied her, always denied her, always denied her, always denied her, always denied her.
You won't believe what I found, Father! I was digging in the gardens and I found a snail! Look!
Yes. I want you to be more careful, Rhea. A privileged girl like you shouldn't play with such filthy things. Understand?
If it's okay, I'd like to go shopping with my friends.
Or you could stay home and make a list of what you want and I'll buy it for you. How's that sound? It's hard to believe Rhea's already in high school. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I don't want any low-life cats her age coming near her. She's spoken for. She will only be accepting one set of genes in her lifetime.
What is with you? Why can't you see? All she's ever wanted is to be a normal girl!
How could I be so blind? It's because of my controlling ways. That's why you died and left me. I pushed you away from me. It was my fault.
Now that's out of the way, I will admit there's one thing you said about me that I completely agree with. I realize I don't have the same resources that you do. And I'm well aware that there are many things I can't do on my own. That's why, when those things come up, I'd like us to be able to work together from now on. I don't want to lose Rhea because we can't see eye to eye.
Chihiro.
Tell me. Are you positive that you have no regrets, Rhea?
Yes, sir.
Very well then. Furuya. I have decided I shall leave my daughter in your care.
Are you being serious?
Do you really mean that?
However, this is a temporary agreement only to be recognized while I am overseas searching for a cure for Rhea's affliction. I am not ready to hand her over to you forever.
That sounds fair to me, sir.
One more thing. Just because she's in your care doesn't mean you have the right to deprive her of her chastity.
I swear I'd never do such a thing!
What did he say to you?
Oh, nothing. Definitely not what you're thinking. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I was worried this was gonna be the end. Thank goodness we worked it out. Rhea and I get to live together a little longer.
Chihiro! Are you alright? Please, answer me! Would you care for a beverage, sir?
No, thank you.
What the hell? So much for never feeling pain again. Looks like the poison in my system's been used up and now I'm back to normal again. This totally blows!
Thankfully, Satsuki and I were here to stitch you up and nurse you back to health. You have miraculously come back to life. Hooray.
How can that be when I was never even dead?
I can't tell you how happy I am right now. It's just you lost so much blood that for a while I was worried we were going to lose you forever.
I hate to think I made you worry about me like that. Sorry, Rhea.
It's no big deal.
So what's with the nurse costume?
Huh? Oh, this? I wasn't going to wear it, but the maids convinced me because they thought you might like it. So be honest. Does it look okay on me?
Yeah, you bet it does! I love zombie nurses!
Just when I thought he couldn't get any creepier.
No, wait, Monica!
I was so worried about you, dummy! Meryl called. She said you'd been hurt, so I rushed over as fast as I could.
You know I'm injured, then why did you jump right on top of me?
Sorry about that. Now quit giving me a hard time and tell me how this happened to you.
Well, you see...
It was all my fault. I mean, I'm not the one who hurt him, but he got into a fight because of me. May I ask why you're dressed as a nurse? Because Chihiro loves zombie nurses. Huh? You thought her wearing skimpy costumes, you sicko!
I'll have you know I had nothing to do with it.
But you think it's hot.
Well, yeah, of course I do. That was a dirty trick, Marrow!
As much as I hate to admit it, I'm afraid I'm the one responsible for getting Chihiro into this situation.
That isn't true, and you know it! What?
You're Rhea, right? Don't you think it's weird for a zombie to live near a temple? Not really. Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Ranka Soji, and I'm 1 year ahead of you at Sankarea Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Chihiro's